Good afternoon YouTube, and welcome to a sunny but very chilly Great Britain. This afternoon I'm going to be teaching you guys the Bunnyhop 180. Bunnyhop 180 is one of the most simple but effective street moves because you can literally do it anywhere. However, first you are going to need to learn the bunny hop, so let's get to work. So step number one is to lift your front wheel off the ground. The way that you do this is by kicking your weight backwards, you push with your feet into the pedals and you lift on the handlebars. Step number two is learning to get only the rear wheel off the ground. Now the way that you do this is by pushing your feet back into the pedals and curling your toes. This part of the bunny hop is important to learn now because it will come in really handy later on in the trick when you're learning to get the whole bike off the ground. Step number three, it's now time to complete the bunny hop and get the whole bike in the air. To do this, you're going to need to combine steps 1 and 2 together. To start things off, you're going to lift your front wheel up like we did in step 1. When it gets to about 1.5 foot off the ground, it's time to push back and curl your toes like we did in step 2. At the same time, pull up with your knees and jump. This will level the bike out with your maximum height. So now that you've completed the bunny hop, it's time to go back to learning the Bunnyhop 180. Okay, so step 1, you want to roll in at a medium riding pace. If you go too fast, it's going to make it difficult to land backwards, and if you go too slow, you're not going to have enough momentum to do the trick in the first place. Step number 2, lift your front wheel the same as you did with the bunny hop. However, this time you're going to start to turn your head and shoulders slightly and look for your rear wheel at the same time. It's very important with this trick to keep your body and your bike upright at all times. Because you're trying to twist, it's quite natural sometimes to lean to one side, and all this will do is cause you to land like laying on your side later on in the trick. Step number 3, so your front wheel is now in the air and you're looking in the direction that you want to spin. As your back wheel is about to come off the ground and become airborne, it's important to twist your hips and start the rotation. I always describe this part the same as doing a 180 on the floor without your bike, so make sure that you give your hips a good twist to make sure you get the correct rotation. Step number 4, so you're now going to have completed the 180 and you'll be facing backwards ready to spot your landing. If you complete the previous steps correctly, then your bike's going to be directly beneath you and you're going to be ready to land the trick and roll out backwards. Before you worry about turning around and facing forwards again, just practice the 180 and landing backwards a few times to get familiar with the rotation, and then follow step number 5. Now that you're comfortable landing backwards, it's time to turn around and face forwards again. The most simple way to do that is to land with your front wheel turned like this. So if you spin left, then you want to land with your right hand closest to you, and if you spin right, then you want to land with your left hand closest to you. The reason for landing with your front wheel turned like this is because when you land like this, it makes you go around in a circle. So all you have to do is land your 180 like this, and then when you get to 90 degrees, you pull your rear brake, and then the momentum of that will carry you around forward again. Simple. Hope you guys enjoyed that video and found it useful. Comment below if you have any questions, and also comment what you'd like to see next, and I will see you in the next video.